It's week 4 into the 100-day challenge, and finding it a little bit more difficult because it's coming down to sort of being a bit more open and honest about how I'm feeling and dealing with the feelings. Before it was more about maybe just the challenge itself, but now it's more about me and how I'm feeling and what I'm doing with those feelings. And I think it's becoming more and more a little bit more difficult, but yet I suppose just I think difficult in trying to identify with what I'm feeling and why I'm feeling what I'm feeling. And it's been difficult to speak honestly and openly, because you've always been used to covering things up, and you're just used to lying a lot. I think you sort of, when you want to have a bet, or when you're feeling the urges to go and do something that you know probably within yourself is not the right thing, and people asking me, family, or especially family, asking me, what are you going to do this weekend? I know what I'm going to do, but I'm telling them, no, I'm not going to go have a bet. But in the end, I do, and I have been. So it's just been part of who I've been for a while. By not being honest, I wanted to have a bet, and even on the weekend, I said it a few days ago, that I wanted to have a bet, yet I didn't. But it was still there. The feeling's still that I want to have a bet. It's not that it's gone, but it's here through this. That I'm speaking about this and the way I'm feeling about it. It's happened to me twice that I wanted to have a bet, but yet I can't explain why. It's just there. There's been a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings going past in this previous week, the third week, this 100-day challenge. It's actually, I don't know, feelings of maybe not even feelings of still sort of in the back of your mind, that knowing that the gambling, the urge or the feeling that you still want to gamble is still there, and that's something that's quite uncomfortable. Something that I'm very surprised that it's still there. The Saturday morning comes, or even the Friday before the races, the newspapers come out on a Friday morning, and you start to think for Saturday, and it's something that I've been practicing the gambling habit for a while like that. From Fridays onwards, the feelings come across that you're ready for a Saturday. You're ready to have a bet, and have a good time on a Saturday at the races. It's ingrained. It's been there with me for a long time. It's and looking at it like this now, it's coming from a completely different angle that I've never even looked at before, never even thought about before, and it's changing my whole life at the moment, in a better way for not having a bet, but in another way, and sort of trying to find out what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I've been doing for the last 20 odd years. I suppose I'm looking at the meaning of gambling, even to have a bet, and I even looked up the definition just for myself. And to bet an outcome of chance, with there's no guarantees, and at the end of it, betting on an uncertain result. Maybe that's part of it that makes it so exciting, to not knowing what the result's going to be. I don't know. But I don't like the word gambling. I don't know. It feels dirty almost, but and the meaning of it just doesn't. It's just like thrown around, just like a word, and I want to sort of feel it more. I want to know. I almost want to get to know it better, not just as a word, gambling. Probably got more of a meaning, a definition to it, for me anyway.